I'm not sure if these supplements had something to do with it, but after I started taking it, I did see some results. Hello ladies, thanks for stopping by. My name is Helen. If you're new here, I started this channel last year to sort of document my entire IVF journey and share whatever I've learned along the way, and hopefully it resonates with somebody out there. I am 40 years old. I had a very low AMH, and I still do, but I recently did put up a video about how it increased. My latest AMH is 0.4, so it's still very, very low. I traveled abroad to Korea to get IVF rather than staying here in the States because of the fact that it's just so much more cost efficient there. I feel like healthcare is just much more accessible. And so I went back to Korea to get IVF all of last year. And I basically did back-to-back retrievals. When I was getting egg retrievals last year, I put up all the supplements that I was taking during that time to improve my egg quality. If you haven't seen that one, I will link that video here. Actually, a lot of you have reached out to me to ask what supplements I'm still taking. And so I decided to do like a really quick update on all the supplements that I added in the middle of my retrievals. And after my retrievals were done, what supplements I'm currently taking now to prepare for FET. And yeah, so I'll share everything with you today. Just a quick disclaimer though, I am not a healthcare professional. I'm just sharing what I took and what worked for me. Please do talk to your doctor about what's right for you. So I started with a bunch of supplements, but I also did add some along the way. I'll link everything that I talk about today in the description below, so you can check them out there. One of the supplements that I started taking mid-year was Life Extension, NAD+, and resveratrol. I have talked about the importance of cellular health in trying to improve your egg quality. I mean, that's the whole reason why we take CoQ10, right? And all these antioxidants so that we can improve our cellular health. So in the middle of my 7 retrievals, I started taking NAD+ and resveratrol. It's all in just one pill. NAD+ is a cellular coenzyme that's found in our cells. And basically it gives our cells fuel. It's kind of an anti-aging supplement as well, which is great because, you know, who doesn't want anti-aging? Resveratrol you might have heard of as an ingredient in a lot of skincare. I've used it for skin too. It's an antioxidant that's found in grapes, so it's actually also in wine, but only a very little bit in wine, so don't drink yourself to death. If you ingest it, it's actually known to help protect sperm and egg quality. It protects them from oxidative stress. Resveratrol in particular is all about how well it absorbs into your body. Not all of it will absorb into your body, and so it's very important that you find something that has trans resveratrol in it. So this actually also helps with sperm count and the concentration as well. So it's good for guys to take as well. It's actually supposed to also help with embryo transfer. It helps to prep the uterus. Myo-inositol. Initially, I did not take this supplement because I thought it was mostly for women who had PCOS. I had a friend who has PCOS, and she started taking this and then got pregnant pretty quickly after. And so I have been recommending this supplement to all my other friends who have PCOS. You would be surprised at how many women have PCOS. I think it's like 10% of the population or something like that. Myo-inositol is actually really great for women with PCOS because it helps to control your blood sugar levels, and it lowers your levels of androgens. If you have PCOS, you usually have a much higher level of testosterone than you should. Myo-inositol is something that helps to lower that. But I did some further research because I'm just a psychopath when it comes to researching things that I really care about. And I realized that there were some small studies done to show that myo-inositol not only helps women with PCOS, but also women with DOR like me. In the study, they found that it helps with egg quantity as well as quality in women with DOR when they're going through IVF. And so I was pretty excited to start trying to take it for myself. Of course, it's supposed to work a lot better on younger women. I am advanced maternal age, so I wasn't sure if it was going to work on me. I think that the studies were mostly done on younger women with DOR. But hey, it's basically like a vitamin, and so it wouldn't do a lot of harm. So I decided to give it a go. A couple months after taking both of these new supplements, I had my best retrieval results. And during that retrieval, I ended up getting 5 eggs and 3 embryos. And usually in a retrieval, I think I would average like 2 to 3 eggs and get maybe 1 or 2 embryos, if that, sometimes 0. I'm not sure if these supplements had something to do with it, but after I started taking it, I did see some results. So who knows? I mean, egg retrievals are like the lottery. So it might have just been that I was lucky that month, but every little bit helps, I think. So I wanted to share what I'm taking now. I have this little box of supplements that I take now. I'm just taking the very basics now. I don't overdo it with supplements anymore. So the first thing that I'll share is my prenatal vitamins. I am taking Theralogic's prenatals. This is such a great brand. It's independently tested. My nutritionist friend looked into it for me and told me that it's great. This is the brand that I've been taking for a lot of my supplements. It's just very trustworthy in my view. The thing that I really love about it is that it has a very high amount of folate in it. There's 1,334 micrograms of folate. And actually, all you need is 400 micrograms, according to my doctor. This one also has 2,000 IU of vitamin D. I don't take a separate vitamin D anymore. I just take everything that's in here, which is very convenient. There is DHA and EPA in fish oil, which helps to reduce inflammation, and it helps with insulin levels, as well as helping the heart and brain of the baby. I used to take Nordic Naturals, which is in my last video, and they're supposed to be the #1 supplement for fish oil. I switched over to Now Foods because they're kind of like the cheaper brand that are also independently tested. And so I really like that. By the way, supplements all should be independently tested. Some brands are not. And so I really recommend that you always check with the brand before you purchase, because in the States, it's just not thoroughly regulated. And so you don't know what you're gonna get if it's not third-party tested. Before, I would take a very expensive CoQ10 from Theralogics again, and it was called NeoQ10. I think it was something like $77. And so, hi baby, where are you? So anyway, I used to take NeoQ10, but I decided to kind of downgrade a little bit. Theralogic's, I know their CoQ10 was supposed to absorb up to 6 times better than regular CoQ10. But this one, which is called Qnol Ultra CoQ10, can you see that? Is actually supposed to absorb 3 times better than regular CoQ10, so not quite as high as the other one promises, but it's not 77 bucks. So this one I believe is, I don't remember how much this was, but I think it was less than $30. So I'll write that here below.
Where are you going? Oh, boy. You want to say hi?
Pure encapsulations. This is another one of my favorite brands. My nutritionist friend is recommending products from this brand all the time because she tells me that they are doctor grade supplements. This one is liver GI detox. So I started taking this actually so that I can kind of detox my body before my embryo transfer. And so it's supposed to stimulate both liver and gastrointestinal detoxification after a very long holiday season of partying and having lots of bad food and having alcohol. I decided to do a little bit of a detox. I'm definitely not going to continue with this. I'm just taking it in the short term so that I can prep my body for the embryo transfer and have it in its optimal state. Last but not least, this is a tea that I've been taking. Can you see? Okay, it's called Traditional Medicinals Organic Raspberry Leaf, and it's supposed to ease menstrual cramps and support a healthy pregnancy. And so I have been taking this tea every single day. It helps to strengthen your luteal phase. Luteal phase is after your ovulation and before your period. Your uterine lining thickens, and that's when the embryo has a chance to implant. And so you definitely want your uterus to be in the best shape for the embryo transfer. I've been having 1 or 2 cups of this tea every single day, and I will take this to Korea with me as well. It also tastes pretty decent. It's kind of like black tea without the caffeine. So there you have it. That's an update of all the supplements that I've been taking in this long and crazy IVF journey. So I will link everything below in the description that I've talked about today. I am now preparing to go to Korea for my embryo transfer. I'm so grateful for everyone's very sweet comments, just wishing the best for me, and it's just meant so much to me. So thank you for everything. Do me a favor and like this video and subscribe to my channel and share this video with somebody that you feel like might need it. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.